All right. We are going to go ahead and clear Tower of Adversity, which just debuted on my server about 24 hours ago. So let's go. So here, Electro is recommended, I think, so we can use Augusta and Shorekeepy and So, let's see if we can beat Saint Tonto's TOA. I'll have to look. I'll have to watch his TOA clear, and we'll see. I will be using a lot of 3.0 resonators as well, though. Not all. Multitasking. Bro, she's just too good, No pun intended. Whoa, what are we doing here? Really? That was really slow, but it got the job done. Okay. So there's that side. Little Havoc team, maybe? Yeah. Don't really have a ton of Havoc options here on this account, but I think we like this little Echo / Havoc team. Galbrina can kind of just be thrown in anywhere. So, yeah. All right. Fuck you, Fleur-de-Lis. Come on. Never end tunes. That was ugly. meet your end. Whoa. Frozen. Chisa. That ought to do the job. Alright. Okay. Little mishap there in the beginning, but that's okay. Alright. Clear this team. Little arrow spectro. So here, well, why don't we give some older characters their turn to shine? Oh. Well, I don't have an Asia account, but I can make one. No, I actually don't have a second account. You know, what's it if I got a bigger, like a bigger following and had more time and whatnot to invest in a second account, I would do that. And to be honest with you, like maybe that's something I can work on here in the near future because my kids want to also start playing with me, so I need to build an account for them because they're not able to understand quite all the intricacies of a gotcha account. There's so much that goes into it. They started playing Genshin and they don't understand resin or wishing or banners. They're just like they see Flynn's or whoever and they're like, I want him now. And I'm like, well, buddy, you might not get him. I want him now. Well, fuck. Do you want to spend $400 to get him? Whatever it is. I mean, it's not. It could be. I don't know. No, it's not $400. I think the guarantee is way less than that. But you know what I'm saying. And then, well, they don't know. They also like are not at an age where they know how to farm primo gems or astrite to get the characters without spending. So in their case, I would have to spend to build the account for them. They can find some simple treasure chests that don't require much, but I mean, shit, it's not easy. Burn to dust. Brant, get your shit together. What a nuke that is. Pridewind says he's on par with Encore. Are you fucking kidding? They got him in the same tier as Encore. Does Encore have a nuke like that? I don't think so. That was a little closer than I would have liked. Okay. What are we gonna do here then? First, why don't we do one? This is gonna be a little too easy. Okay. All right, we got two rounds left. So, what do we got here? Floor 3, we can do oh, we got like Mornier. Uh, See, I want to use Luke, but I don't want to use Lene. I want to save her for the last. So we can try the Sanua team with Luke. Let's try that out. See how that goes. You don't have to be Sherlock Holmes to know what. I read that, but I was like, I was in the middle of the intense battle, so I didn't know what you were referring to. I too far away from him? Nope, got him. Do for free premium gems asked, right? Like, how far will they go, right? That is a good idea, actually. Yeah, I think this is a good idea. Hey, is my volume good? I just want to make sure it's. We had all those audio issues earlier. Is my volume okay now? Oh wow, what the hell? What happened there? Okay, sweet. Thank you. I think that we might be redoing this one. All right. Why don't we instead? Oh yeah, okay. You can build your channel. So in order for his child account, day one of building my kid account, so they can clear Sigin onslaught. No shit, that's actually a great idea. No, I do want to incorporate the kids more in the channel. Um, they love doing it. It's just a matter of timing because of my work hours. It's rough. We're working towards that though. And my oldest is only 8 years old, so that's really young to play gotcha games. The combat is I mean, we think it's easy, but like it's really not actually. Especially if you don't have like a heavily invested account, either time or money. And even if you do, it takes good builds and optimal combos a lot of times. It's just it's not easy. So I can't imagine being a kid, a 10-year-old trying to figure this game out, let alone 8. My 4-year-old just kind of likes to walk around. He doesn't even really like to fight. In Genshin, he calls it the walking around game. because he just walks around in it. Oh, Mornier, what the fuck? How did you fall down? All right. So that was a little easier than Luke with Sanwa. It's like Imeth is my favorite character right now, so it's really tough for me to not use her. Guess I could also do a separate second run without using her, or whatever. We'll figure it out. We'll have some fun with it. But hey, you know what? What's the most fun is using the characters that you love. And just objectively, not just waifu for waifu reasons. Like her kit is amazing. It's just so she has just such a fun, unique, interesting kit. All the new resonators do. I mean, it's just they've outdone themselves with the how each each of the last four characters now that have come out over the last two patches have had the their from the design to gameplay to just the intricacies of their kits. They're all so incredibly different. They have some similarities, but a lot of key distinctions. And man, man, is it fun to play all of them. I would say of the four, Mornier is probably the most boring, but that's mostly because she's not doing that much damage. But she is probably the second most important of the four of them. Lene probably still the most meta and important of the four to have. If you have Lene on your account, then you basically have two freebies in Tower of Adversity because she's going to make like whatever the two hardest floors are for you, just throw Lene at them and she will get the job done with any teammates. If you have Mornier also, forget about it. You know, everything's going to be easy. Hi guys, my name is Aoife and I just turned 5. Sorry. Why? What does that mean? All right. And that is your Tower of Adversity. We can now swap out for Luke and see what that looks like as well. Oh yeah. Has the internet been saying that? Like the people on the internet that the next rover is Glacio? I thought we knew because Imeth is a fusion Sentinel resonator. So obviously, I mean, it mirrors Genshin in that respect. That whatever the region is, the Archon, or in wuwa terms, it's uh, Sentinel. Whatever their element type is what main character is getting in that patch. So that's crazy. Yeah, I don't know. All right, let's see how Luke does compared to Imeth. If you can manage his stamina, he's the combos aren't too intricate. They're not too tough. Saint Tontos did a video on him and said that he is the most difficult resonator to play in the entire game, which I just don't agree with. I'm trying not to crap on that dude too much though, because he just got doxxed, and literally some of the shit that was happening to him is like absolutely unacceptable. Gotcha. Yeah, so he does some damage, huh? He's pulling his weight for sure. Where was that plunge? Come on. Slump. All right. Much closer call, but we'll take it. We'll let Luke have his day in the sun there. How about that? Okay. And that way we can't say that we just cheesed two bosses with Imeth. We at least gave Luke a go on one of them, but that is your TOA 3.1 phase 2, right? Yeah. Um yeah, in summary, uh that was fun, but again, it was only like 30 minutes of fun. Couple little missteps, but for the most part, you can, if you have a decently invested account, you can cruise through that, and that's kind of what we're seeing over and over again. And that is, I think I was misunderstood a lot when I initially had said, well, Wuthering Waves is moving away from free to player friendliness. I'm not saying that you can't clear this content on free to play accounts. Most free to play players that have learned the game and have their favorite characters that they own some limited characters obviously because this game does give out a lot of rewards still. So, but my point is that it is moving much more towards a pay to win system between things like the buffing all of the newest characters so that if you spend on all these new characters, like if you can acquire all four of them now that we have gotten so far in the High Roy, you're gonna have just an easy time with all this, and you're gonna be doing big damage, which everybody likes to see. They can't help themselves. I can't help myself. That's anyone who plays this game. That's how they feel. If you say you don't, you're lying. You care about damage. You want that number to be big, 7 digits if you can help it, right? Um, uh, so anyway, another reason is things like this Moonlit, a spending event where they do give some nice rewards out, right? But it's P2W, not F2P, right? I mean, giving a constellation of Shorekeeper, huh, that's amazing. That's great. I ain't complaining about it, but I think other people might not be happy about it. So it's just more of an observation than it is a complaint, anyways. That's what I got on TOA today. Thank you guys for tuning in tonight, and I really appreciate it if you hung out all the way through till the end there. And this was a clip from tonight's stream on YouTube and Twitch, and we are going to upload it to YouTube, and we are going to link in the description down there a link to our 5-star giveaway that we're doing, and that's going to be for any gotcha game. So your favorite gotcha game, your favorite character on a limited banner, we're going to guarantee a character for one lucky winner, and we will close that giveaway once we reach either 100 followers on YouTube or 200 on Twitch. So help us meet those goals. Please subscribe on both of those places. And let's get somebody a copy of their favorite character. We just gave away Zabai 3 weeks ago, and we're excited to do it again. So thank you guys so much from the bottom of my heart for helping us build something special. Hope you enjoyed it. We'll catch you next time. Bye.